what is the right age to do your MBA, then hi or hola, welcome to my channel. On my channel, I talk about all things MBA, all things management consulting, all things career advice, especially in early years. So feel free to hit on the subscribe and the notification button so that you are notified whenever I am putting out really interesting and insightful content for all of you. And of late, I've been doing that on almost alternative day basis.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So it's a really popular question. A lot of young professionals are confused that whether I should join an MBA right after my undergrad, whether I should do it with 2 years of experience. And in this video, I am going to be sharing a data-backed answer, what is the right age for you to do an MBA. And of course, feel free to stay tuned till the end if you want to know what number of years of work experience did I have when I went on to do my ISB PGP MBA from. And comment on this video if you want to share your profile and the number of years of work experience, and if time permits, I will be more than happy to respond to you to gauge if the time for you to do an MBA has come or not. Now, what we are going to do in this video, I am going to be dividing this video into 3 sections. ISB average work experience, which is replica or reflective of the Indian business school, not IBS but Indian business school. Second, we will pick up a European business school and see the average years of work experience there. And third, we will pick up a US business school and see the average years of work experience. Now, why are we looking for an average years of work experience? The average is a very good number for you to understand what your class cohort will look like. It is typically advisable that you should, and let me also give a context before we go to all of these data points one by one. I know that a lot of people just join IIMs being a fresher, and I genuinely believe this, and I could have my own biases as well. MBA is not a placement agency, is not a placement degree. I know that a lot of people struggle with their placements from undergrad because they were not serious or disciplined at that stage. But MBA is a lot more than just placement. It is building a lot of good network, learning a lot about business and extracurriculars, and really forging good ecosystem on the MBA campus, right? So please just don't think of your MBA as a placement agency, quickly get a good job and move out. And I'll tell you what is wrong with that mindset. You will get your first job from the IIMs or the other business schools that just accept freshers, right? This is not a promotion video or an anti-video about any business school. IIMs do start, especially IIM Bangalore gives weightage for the work experience from what I know. And I have a friend from Groupon India who joined IIM Bangalore after 2 years, and then she joined McKinsey. But she had very different comments to say about her IIM Bangalore experience in terms of learning. But let me come back and talk about one by one what is the average years of work experience. Now, on ISB campus, ISB says that, and we will put a screenshot somewhere, that the average hovers between 3 to 5 years, right? And of course, ISB has a minimum of 2 years of work experience requirement as well. I know that there are a lot other business schools that we could have picked up, but I have always maintained, and I've made multiple videos. I'll put a screenshot of one of the videos I had put is MBA Dead. Feel free to check that out, on which I had largely said that MBA is a very expensive degree, not just in terms of money, but you invest a lot of emotions and your time in it. Only do it from top FT 35 colleges, not anything below, because you do not get the global exposure, the global learning, and the digitally advanced technological exposure that is needed in 21st century. But coming back, now that we have discussed that 3 to 5 years is what ISB is saying is the average years of work experience for that. So that's for India. Now moving on for Europe, let's pick up an example of London Business School, LBS. On LBS website, you will find an average years of work experience, which is 5 years if I'm not wrong. It could be 5.5, but we'll put exact screenshot there, which is I would say an indicative answer. I know that ideally I should have looked at all the 10-20 schools in Europe, but mind you, I'm picking up the best from that region. We can debate Shatakshi, INSEAD is better, or LBS is better, or Cambridge is better, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to give you an indicative answer. What is the average class cohort average experience, right? Which comes towards the US as a geography, and for US I picked up Tuck School of Business, and the average is 5.5. Look at all these 3 data points, all top 35 within top 35 FT ranked. One is 3 to 5 years, second is 5, third is 5.5 years. And I actually kind of align with that answer. Please don't jump into your MBA, especially from an Ivy League. It will cost upwards of 1 crore to 1.5 crore. And I've always advised that give your best shot, retake GMAT attempts as much as possible, get the best work experience before you actually sign up for an MBA, because you only do it once, right? You don't put into 1 crore twice in your life, or you don't even put upwards of 35 lakhs twice in your life. You will just do that once. So that means that you need to make sure that you have really good quality and good number of years of work experience before you land on an MBA campus. There is one more important reason why I say so. People typically do a very shoddy job at thinking about their post-MBA goals. And that is one of the primary reasons I really like the schools which have application or essay-based admissions, because they really check what are your goals, right? It is not just CAT-based where you have just scored some extraordinary marks and you're absolutely clueless about your goals. When you're really sharp about your goals, then it becomes easier for you to also crack them. Now, on my ISB MBA campus, this is my experience. I don't have stats for it. I have largely seen people who had relatively less years of work experience were struggling more to actually get placed, even if they had really high GPA on campus as well. And it logically makes sense also, right? Think from the point of view of an employer. When an employer, and this is the stage at which I reveal at what stage did I do my MBA. I had 5 years of work experience in public policy advisory in Government of India and in Groupon India strategy role and in boutique consulting. But coming back, would an employer hire Shatakshi with 5 years of work experience, or would an employer hire somebody with 2 years of work experience in digital analytics or marketing or other place, right? Assuming everything is same, assuming that their performance in interview is same, logically it makes sense that they hire Shatakshi, right? And that is the challenge that, my friends, a lot of you do not even think of, that if you're going to come to campus ill prepared, or just when everyone is just senior to you, yeah, you are going to face a lot more difficulty to actually get yourself placed. So please understand, MBA is a means towards an end. It's not the end itself. And that is why my advice is that you could, of course, 5 years is the average. You could be 20% plus or minus on both the side. That is the right age as per my view to do an MBA from. Of course, there are outliers. I have friends who have worked in McKinsey right after their undergrad and had 3 years of experience and then went to Chicago Booth. But do know that a McKinsey experience as your first job is really extraordinary, provides really sharp and good quality experience, after which you will be able to compete head on with your peers in campus or in MBA schools like Chicago Booth. So, alright, that's my view on the question, right age to do an MBA from. I look forward to hearing your views, and if you need more help to get into management consulting, product management or public policy, feel free to check out my impact fellowship at my education venture, globalgovernance-initiative.org. With that, smile a lot, relax a lot, and I hope that a lot of things fall into place for you. Cheers, adios, ciao, ciao. I will see you very much soon. Bye-bye.